Okay, what I'm going to give everybody today is another review on my Superdual. Okay, the last time I done one I had 7,500. Okay, now I'm up to 8,500. So just a bit of a review about the bike. Basically I haven't had any problems. There's been no dramas. The last 1,000 Ks has been probably around about 70% of it's been off-road. The bike's been running well, no real issues. Those who haven't seen my other videos before, this was a 17 T model and I bought the 1821 wheels with it. Now I put and you also got the side stand and the centre stand. I put the 1821 centre stand on, but I left the 17 side stand on, and I just put hockey puck on the bottom of it, as you can see there, just for that ground area when you're on the dirt, so she doesn't fall over. These have come in really handy, these army pouches on both sides. Put tools and compressor and stuff like that. You can see out from under the seat there, that's where I hook my compressor up to. It's hooked directly to the battery. I need to inflate tyre pressure or put it down. I don't know, a couple of you might have seen these. They're those sort of tank pads you see on a lot of the retro bikes. I got them off eBay or something like that. They basically just help grip the tank when I'm going through the bush, because I stand up for the majority of the time off-road, and plus you get a tiny little vibes through the tank, and it sort of, you don't feel that as well, so it sort of does two purposes. You know that I modified the seat, and it's a lot more comfortable than the stock seat, because the stock seats on these are very uncomfortable, but now you can get the low comfort seat as well. The difference between mine and the 18 model or 19 models coming up is that the 19s are red and white in the X model, which are the 1821 wheels, and the T models still the similar colour in Australia. And the only other difference between them, they have ABS, switchable ABS, and they've got a fuel gauge. Oh, and they fixed the tap problem on it, but other than that, they're the same bike, same motor. Oh, and they're Euro 4 from Euro 3, so some people had initial problems with they run quite lean and at low speeds cutting out, but they fixed that now with new mapping, which I never had with the 17 model, which has been really good. I told you last time I put the Barrett pipes on there. We're Australian made pipe. They give the bike more bottom and mid-range. I don't think they affect the fuel economy, maybe a little bit because of the mapping, because you enrich the fuel. For those that haven't seen what I've done before, you can see there I put the, where is it? Sorry, the sun's in the way. The 12 volt sockets in there and heated grips, and I changed my mirrors. Yeah, there's the other pouch on the other side. I've run a uni filter now, not a twin air. I think a uni filter in these seems to definitely get all the dust, where the twin air for Australian conditions, so that's how dust is so fine, doesn't filter as well as the uni filter does. I can say that for fact, it's not just fiction. Headlight protector from Australian Motorcycle Headlight Protectors. But what I think about the bike overall, I mean, the bike handles extremely well. This bike handles extremely well off-road and on-road. Obviously the 17, 19 wheels is better for on-road, handles a bit better. They're a bit heavier. Probably get a bit more feel for the front, but off-road, yeah, it does make it a little bit that heavy. But it depends on how you ride. Where the 1821s makes it more nimble through the bush, and yeah, you can really go sick on it. The only thing that I believe that lets this bike down as far as full-on off-road capability, well, besides a bit of weight, I mean, they're only 179 kilos wet, which is really good, but I'm talking about for really gnarly riding, would be the front suspension travel, which is only 210 mils. It's 280 on the back, but I mean, that helps with the road handling and its road manners. So I mean, you know, it's a compromise. Most bikes are a compromise. I mean, if I had, for example, bought the RS 500, it wouldn't be as good on the road. It'd be better off-road. So, you know, everything's always a compromise. You won't find the perfect bike, I don't think. I know they're coming out with the KTM 790 shortly. and we'll be out, and that will be a real weapon of a bike. But you know, you've still got the weight. It's still 200 kilos wet, I think. So you know, you still got that weight there, even though you might have the capability. You still have that weight. It's a real snotty ride. I mean, it'll be probably a brilliant bike everywhere else. But yeah, I'm really happy with the bike. No problems. I've got a couple of big rides coming up. So the next review I probably do will be after my 10,000 kilometre service, and I'll let you know how that goes. I'll change the rear brake pads once, and that was relatively easy, only because I'm fairly heavy on the rear brake. Yeah, what can I say? I've had no problems with the bike. It just keeps going. Just keeps going and going. Okay, until next review. Yeah, hope you like the scenery. This is at Lake Hume, northeast Victoria, Australia, and very pretty spot. I came out here the other day to do this, but it was too windy, so you won't get that wind noise, hopefully. Okay, until next review, take it easy.